it's a massive home game. We need to get better. I think if we put in the same type of performance we did against Edinburgh, we lose. It's got to be way better, and that's really good at sharpening the mind. We've got short turnaround, and we need to reintegrate our internationals back, and it's a great boost to have them coming back. I think the boys who came back late, having Leon come off the bench, having Hallam and Tyler start was great, and now we'll have Ross, Elliott and Corey back in the mix as well, and it's great for them to come back into a team who's just won, rather than be putting massive pressure on them to try and lift things. We're really proud of their efforts with Wales over the November. I think they did themselves and the Dragons proud, and we want them to come in here and to be a bit of a buzz and a bit of confidence and a bit of momentum, and there is. So it's going to be a quick week, but we need to prepare well. When Leinster hit top form, was first round of the Champions Cup last week against the Ospreys. Us in round 3, we played 25 minutes with 14 men, and it was very, very difficult. So discipline's going to be a big factor. There's definitely improvement in our D. I would love to have another month before we play Leinster to make sure that it's been tried and tested properly. But listen, we can't fix the fixtures, and we get them this week. So it's going to be tested under the most extreme circumstances, and we're working really hard to try and develop leaders here, and I think we've got a really strong leadership group. And if you look at the All Blacks, and they don't do a team talk anymore. It's towards the end of the week, it's very much player led, and we're certainly, since the start of the season, we've been trying to really develop that player led environment. And I talked to the leaders on the pitch, the Ollie Griffiths, the Harrison Keddies, the Richard Hibbards. Were very composed, and they made sure that we performed at the level we prepared at, and it's really pleasing, to be honest. We're actually in a really good place injury wise. Obviously, we have no Gavin or Ashton Hewitt, but in terms of overall availability, we're really high. I think we're just over 90%. 93. Yeah, 93. Which is incredible, I think it's testament to our medical staff. We've obviously, put a big focus on trying to get them, bring in world-class people, and making sure we have the right environment for our players. And the fact that we've got 93% of players available, given what we've already had this season, is testament to the work the boys are doing, prehab, rehab, and how they look after themselves, and I suppose how we've changed the way we train as well. I'm on the record saying last year we weren't able to live at the levels required, and that's historical maybe to some extent in terms of players breaking down because of the training we were doing, but players' bodies have adapted now. And if the weekend the ball and play time was 46 minutes, that's there's some games that are 28, 29 minutes, and 46 minutes is a really, really high quality international game, and at the end we were able to stay at that level and defend well on our line when we needed to. So that's a huge step forward for us. Obviously within that 46 minutes we need to control better, but I think our boys now are fitter than they've ever been, and they're actually able to live at a pace that we weren't able to before. And even that's even go back to the Leinster game at the start of the season, when I think it ended up being 41 minutes ball and play, and we struggled a little bit. So it's really pleasing to see us being able to live now at a higher tempo, and that's the S&C team really doing a good job.